Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening and good morning if you are outside or in US country, or good afternoon if you are in European countries. So glad to be here, and thank you, Wellness Question community, Wellness Atlas community, for giving me this opportunity. First of all, a big congratulations to Meenakshi because it's a wonderful transformation. She didn't just shed her weight, but she worked most importantly on the root cause, which is digestive health, and she's able to sustain it. And that's what we at Wellness Atlas provide. We work on the root cause. So big congratulations to her and her coaches, Peru and Ashwani. Kudos to you. From my end, I am Amar, prefer to be called as Amar. Yeah, I basically belong from northern part of India, a very nice place called Varanasi, but been in Bangalore for more than 20 years. Been working in IT industry for quite long, and for almost 7, 8 years, been associated with this community. The reason we started with this community is okay, voice is okay. I'll try my best. Okay, the reason we started with community is basically me and my wife, we both were looking for better health. My wife was having her health transformation post pregnancy weight loss, and I had my own digestive health issues. And when she started her journey, I also started with her together. And that's where I got associated with the community, our coaches, and who helped us. And that's where over a period of time, me and my wife, we both become very passionate about helping others on health. And today, since couple of years, we are also a health and wellness coach with the community. So today the talk is not about us, not about me, but I will talk about a very important topic. But before I move forward, I would like to ask everyone. Now, when I was kid, I was really fascinated with some serials like Shaktiman, Superman. How many of you were also fascinated? Can you say yes in the comments if you are fascinated about it? Say yes in the comments. Yes, I see a lot of people. Yeah, I used to fascinate ki unke paas what are these superpowers they have? What is this superpower they have with them? And that was really fascinated for me. And that's where I thought, how about me having this power? And that's the topic which I'm going to talk today is about it. It's called autophagy. So the topic autophagy is nothing but our body's secret superpower. Now, a lot of people might call it autophagy, autophagy. You can call any name. That's fine. It's completely fine because that's where the best part of English is. If a noun is there, you can pronounce your own way. But officially, it's called autophagy, and that's what I'm going to talk. It's our body's internal secret power. So, हम सब लोग के पास we all have some secret superpower, and today I'm going to talk how we are going to use this superpower for our own better health. So what what do you see here in this picture and this picture? What do you think these two pictures depict? Can anyone answer? Put in your comments. What do you see these pictures are? So if you really see, these are pictures of old age people, someone who is suffering and someone who is happy, and they are still fine. So what exactly we are talking is, we all wondered that why some people stay energetic, youthful, and disease free even when they are aging. Ever thought about that? So see the left and right combination. They both are almost of a similar age, but another couple is really happy, they are energetic, but the another person is not. So what exactly it is? And that is what is autophagy. Auto, in simple words, means self, and fuzzy is eating, self eating. It's a body's own mechanism of self eating. What exactly it does is, in simple words, it's a body cleanup crew. It tries its own, that's what superpower is talking about, it's the body own cleanup crew. It's a natural cleanup crew which tries to recycle the damaged cell and keep our cells young. That's what it is, autophagy. The best part, it happens automatically. We don't need to worry about it because the God has given us this superpower. And you might be thinking, if it happens automatically, then what's there? Let me share more about it. So let's understand some biological or scientific significance of what autophagy is about. The first thing, it's a cellular cleanup, which means all the damaged cells are removed from our body. So it removes the waste. It's because the waste is removed, it automatically starts helping us becomes an energy source, because those waste doesn't go out, but they are recycled. And it helps us to give nutrition when we are starving, when we are having some gap between our food cycle and the rest cycle of eating. Then it gives us energy. So let's say you have 4 or 5 hours of gap, but your body is not sleeping. Until you are really sleeping, your body is not sleeping, so your body needs some energy to do the regular chores. And that's where these damaged cells, which are cleaned up, are basically becoming giving us nutrition during that time. Then eventually it also helps to fight off the pathogens. All the pathogens are there, which are basically gone. And then it's our internal defense mechanism, which in simple words बहुत लोग कहते हैं immunity. So that's also is how autophagy works. And then the last thing, eventually, when all these 3, 4 pointers are done, automatically it promotes healthier and younger living cells. So, which means the damaged cells are broken or they're cleaned up, and then they are regenerated, and the same cells gives us energy, and then our longevity happens. So that's the biological significance of autophagy. Let's understand the action. What is autophagy in action? And let me play a very short clip. I'll try to play. You see these are the cells which are damaged cells, and they form up within a cell membrane, and eventually the damaged cells are tagged. So you saw first some damaged cells were there. They become a part of an internal membrane. They form into a cell. They all wrap up together in a membrane, which is also called as autophagism. And then the last step happens is they are delivered as lysosomes for breakdown and reuse. That's how the action internally in our body happens. So the damaged cells are tagged together, they are formed within a cell membrane, and then they are delivered as a lysosome for breaking and reuse. Now, all this is biological significance, but the most important thing is मेरे लिए क्या है. ठीक है अमर, it is self-eating of the damaged cells. The God has given this superpower. It is happening automatically, but why it matters to me? That is the most important question. By now you will already have it. So we need to understand autophagy is not just a science, but it's the way our life acts. So let's move forward. So the first thing, why it matters, because it helps to reduce the inflammation and our joint pain, which eventually can lead to prevention of lot of chronic diseases. Lot of chronic diseases are basically taken care if we take care of it. Then, since the damaged cells are cleaned up, we have our stronger, then the clear thinking and better memory. So it boosts our brain functions. A lot of time we think even if someone is aging, you might give a compliment, hey, your memory is very strong. Ever thought that why it became strong? Maybe just go and check what are his habits, which I'll talk in the next slide how to do it. But that's where the clear thinking and the better memory happens. Eventually, it also improves the metabolism, which supports the weight loss and the detoxification. So it gives a lot of energy. And a lot of people, means a lot of you as a clients or participants or coaches, we keep hearing, hey, help me how to increase metabolism. And your coaches would be working with you on giving some steps on how to work on this autophagy. And that's where it helps on your sustainable weight loss. You saw Minakshi's story. That's where improving the metabolism. And then if all things are taken care, it starts with slow aging. So your cells are not getting damaged so fast. They are not becoming old so fast. And eventually it helps you to look more younger, having energy throughout the day. And if all these 4 points matter, that's where the autophagy matters to you. Let's move next. You might be thinking, okay, help me understand, Amar, what are some ways I can activate it? Because until now you understood it's an automatic mechanism, but how to activate it? Because God has given it, we need to work on activating it. Then only it will be better. So first thing, intermittent fasting. The order which I'll talk, the top 5 ways, there are a couple of other ways, but I'll talk the top 5 ways. The simplest one is the intermittent fasting, which means start simple. What is simple? 12 bar 12 intermittent fasting. Now these days it has become a buzzword, intermittent fasting, but frankly, it's a simple discipline and habit to follow. You don't need to make it a buzzword of it. 12 bar 12 is the simplest habit. Like in India, it's already 9:30 or above 9:45. If you have done your dinner, hats off to you. Give a hats off, because if you're done your dinner by 7, 8, you're really following one step of your automatic or activating your autophagy. So simplest is 12 bar 12, you can increase to 14 bar 10, you can further increase to 16 bar 8. You can discuss with your coach how to do it. Second, exercise regularly. Now, exercise is something, yeah, a lot of people do, but which all? The most three commonly used: health, HIIT, high intensity interval training, or Tabata. Second is any kind of weight training, your body weight training, or any strength training you are doing. And the third, roughly some walk. Even a 20-minute simple walk on a daily basis will be helpful. Third, eating smart food. Now, what is smart food? Someone was talking about cheat meals. I will share something about that as well. Smart food here, I mean, is like green tea. You can take something like turmeric on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, in India we use, but how much? You can also look forward to create some detox. Check with the coach. He will help you. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, other green leafy vegetable, kale, berries, blueberries, strawberries, all these are smart food. Then omega 3 rich food, this is one food which is very very important for as a smart food. Generally walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds have, or you can go for a salmon fish. Those are things. Then, most importantly, reduce sugar and processed food. Definitely, the junk food which we are eating, we are not sure, refined carbs, sugary drinks, like summer season in India or most of the countries, they have summer season. So, what generally people start having is Coke or Cola, or North India, Rooh Afza. Why not replace it with something coconut water, buttermilk? These are some simple ways to reduce the sugary or processed food. And the last, prioritize sleep. Now, here, if you see, I didn't talk quality sleep, quantity sleep. I talk prioritize sleep. Why did I say prioritize sleep? Because this is some one of the thing where most autophagy happens during our sleep. And this is most underrated form of healthy habit because we don't care about it. So we need to work on prioritizing our sleep. Sleep. What are few ways? Like go to bed, and you shall have a wake up and sleep time on a similar timing every day. Not like today Saturday, a lot of people will go for a binge watch. How to look forward to have a proper routine around that. Okay, avoid screen before bed, that is important. Have your room dark and cool, and also practice some relaxation techniques like meditation or breathing before you sleep. Simple breathing techniques will help you to prioritize sleep. Sleep is not just about quality, but you have to work, prioritize it to make it better quality. That's where. So these are some 5 things I shared, and these are the top 5 ways to activate autophagy. Remember, prioritize your sleep apart from your movement and food. Now, some end things for you to take away, daily habits to start today. Remember, here I write today. Today being Saturday in most of the countries across world, you shall start today. I can write Sunday, I can write tomorrow, I can write Monday. Most of the people want to start new things always on Monday. But understand, Sunday is the weekly day starting. If you check any calendar, it starts from Sunday. But I wanted to start from today. Why to wait for Sunday? What you can start today? This is the first thing. Begin with a 12-hour fast. Most of you would have done your dinner. If you are in India, if you are in other parts of the Western countries, Europe or US, make sure you start with a 12-hour fasting period. And you can slowly increase, discuss with your coach. The simplest habit, that's where you start today. Today, you shall go to bed 30 minutes earlier tonight. That's important. That's the reason I am telling daily habits to start today. Go for a 30 minutes earlier bed tonight. Okay, then drink greeting tomorrow. Then comes to tomorrow. So morning, a lot of people have a habit of drinking coffee. How about starting with some detox or green tea? Or whenever you are feeling to have a soda or coffee, go for a green tea. These are some simple daily habits. Okay, take a 20 minutes walk every day. Okay, every day at least 20 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes after every meal. That's also helps. And then swap tomorrow or every day you have to start. Simple habit is one of your processed snacks, change with a healthy option. These are some simple daily habits you shall start today. Few things for today and remaining for tomorrow, because today's Saturday, binge watching you might have. That's where I want you to go to bed 30 minutes early tonight. Tomorrow, Sunday, you might look for outside food or some parties or something, or maybe a regular, these days people go out for a dinner or lunch, look forward for these steps which you can do, that will be helpful. Okay, so these were the things you can start today. But before I conclude, some takeaways, three takeaways for you, what exactly autophagy is. It's a simple cellular cleanup crew of your own cellular cleanup crew. You need to keep, it helps to keep your brain strong, sharp, and your body strong. And it can be activated by fasting, movement, food, and sleep. Remember these three things, and you'll be able to take it forward. Now, last thing before I give it back to our awesome host, our body has a power to heal itself. Remember, and autophagy is a nature's way of giving us a second chance every day. That, I'll repeat again, our body has the power to heal itself, and autophagy is a nature's way of giving us a chance, second chance every day. So that's all I wanted to talk. It was wonderful talking to all of you. Big thank you to everyone who engaged with me, participated with me. And yeah, you all were awesome. And back to awesome host Shankar.